Good evening, YouTube community, sports fans, nation, and worldwide. You've entered the Sports Opinion Log. I'm your host slash your boy, Lex Anderson, and in tonight's video, well, let's see what we're going to talk about. I'm wearing baseball gear. I'm holding a baseball, and of course, this time we're not going to do the Yankee jersey tonight. We're just going to go into my wardrobe of mini clothes and see what I have here. What do we got? Derek Jeter. Oh yeah, I believe that would be Mr. 3,000 hits. The 3,000 hit being, of course, a home run over David Price. And let's see, fitted Yankee cap, check. And check the sleeve on that real quick. Jeter. Oh, look at the fitted. Oh, I would say we're matching today. Wait, there it is. Yeah, okay, I'm digging it. All right, so of course the Yankees did sign some reliever who's going to carry what's his name? Octavino. I believe he's going to be the first Yankee to carry and wear the number 0. And of course, that's the guy who said he would strike out Babe Ruth. Great. Welcome to the team. I believe what the year's $21 million. He better come through as advertised. And I'm also here to talk about free agency. Machado, Harper. Why is no one taking them? Man, if I had developed my game as a lefty, who knows how much I'd be making right now. Millions of dollars being a lefty. All right, but real quick, when I talk about my Yankee videos, I always make mention that, I went to game 2 of the World Series back in 2009. And here in the Sports Opinion Log, one of the things in my bio says I stand on the truth and stats. Those are my sword and shield. So I went digging through the crates this afternoon to pull up my postseason World Series Game 2 ticket. Yep, that's it right there. Postseason Game 2 World Series. So sometimes, people have a need to believe, and I respect that. So, yeah, and it was actually affordable back then. Look at that, $90, $93 to go to Game 2 of the World Series. What? What? Yeah. So I'm glad I saved my ticket. So whenever you hear me saying back when I went to Game 2 in 2009, yes, which is why I have the authentic jersey with the patches because I was actually there, and things like that you will just never forget in your lifetime. But speaking of forget, let's forget about Machado and Bryce Harper, okay? Those clowns aren't worth $400 million, all right? So 3 weeks, less than a month away, the pitchers and catchers, they're unsigned. How can this be? And then I read a post by Evan Longoria on Instagram, and you can follow my hair company at Celebrity Hair Core on the gram, and I'll make sure to follow you back. I gotta add my name to the bio, but whatever. Talking about how players, fans need to understand and respect how the game and what they do to get there. Hold on for a minute. You know what? Let me just do one better real quick. Because you know what they say about telling something. Okay, let me make sure I get it right because that's what really helps. Okay, okay. So from Evan Longoria on Instagram, and this is why I'm making the video. Okay, here we go. Uh, we are less than a month away from the start of spring, and some of the game's biggest stars remained unsigned. Such a shame. It seems every day now someone is making up a new analytical tool to devalue players, especially free agents. As fans, why should value for your team even be a consideration? It's not your money. It's money that players have worked their whole lives to get to that level and be deserving of. Bottom line, fans should want the best players and product on the field for their team. And as players, we need to stand strong for what we believe we are worth and continue to fight for the rights we have fought for time and time again. Okay, first of all, Evan Longoria is a fucking lame ass. That is such bullshit. As a fan, I've never been so insulted in my life, honestly, by that kind of statement. It's not my money. Where did that come from? Because when I last checked, it's fans going to the ballpark, buying the concessions, buying the programs and the merchandise and the gear and the autographed stuff and other memorabilia that they really don't need, but they're buying it for the fan experience. Really? Really? It's not our money. Okay, so like as I've said before, the Yankees get their money from having their own TV station, the Yes Network, right? But still, fans need to fill the seats, right? When Yankee Stadium opens, I don't think you're just opening so no one comes through the door. And the Yankee attendance is very good. You know, it doesn't always sell out during the regular season, but when the Yankees make the postseason, you best believe it's a hard ticket. So actually, Evan Longoria, it is the fans' money, despite your natural skill. First of all, there shouldn't even be $300 million baseball players as far as I'm concerned, especially pitchers like my boy, my favorite punching bag, Clayton Kershaw, who can't win a World Series despite going back to back and, has had various back issues, was accused of being mentally weak in big time situations, which it showed 2, 3 years ago against the Cardinals. Yeah, okay, like, come on. Let's be real. With this with the game changing to having a bullpen that could go deep into games and come in between the fifth and sixth inning, why are you giving $300 million to a pitcher? That makes no sense. Especially someone who turns 30 or is in their mid 30s and will start to break down and will never fulfill the value of their contract. Kind of like the way Albert Pujols is handicapping the Angels from ever being a team in contention in the AL West, which is sad, but they should have seen it coming. You don't give out 10-year contracts to dudes who are like 29, 30 years old. You're just asking for failure. And it's the Yes Network that enabled the Yankees to give A-Rod the last 25 million and not even be on the field. They paid him 25 million, then he gets to go on MLB Network and he gets to date J-Lo and have a great time on Instagram as well. A-Rod is just living such an amazing life right now. It's so amazing. So Machado went to the World Series, accomplished nothing. Bryce Harper is streaky, injury prone, and sometimes he kind of comes across as a childish brat. There's no way he should be given $400 million for winning a home run derby, which is pretty much the same as the exhibition game in terms of no one will really care that you won the home run derby in your home park. And it's like just so stupid. No one is proven. See, Derek Jeter, he's a proven champion. Jeter was delivering, helping contribute to the Yankees winning their championship, so he was worth his money. I was talking to my boy Callie about it. You can find him in the Sports Opinion Log. Link is in the bio below. And he was telling me how Mike Trout potentially might be the guy to hit the $400 million mark. If so, it won't be coming from the Angels because they still have Albert Pujols. So, but whatever. There should never be a $400 million hitter because come playoff time, it is pitching and defense that wins games. And again, Harper, the rare times he's made the playoffs, has done nothing. And I really would not want to see Bryce Harper struggling to adjust to American League pitching. That'll be horrible. Then he could tell us about how the expectations were too high and come across as an ingrate, which is what I, the prophet, would foresee in the future if the Yankees dare sign someone like Bryce, which we don't need when we have Stanton and Judge, and Sanchez is coming back. He'll be full strength. Come on. And Duhar, like, our lineup is deadly, okay? So we don't need a Machado. We don't need a Harper. Didi's having he had Tommy John surgery, I believe, or he had elbow or shoulder surgery. Either way, we don't need to sign an all-star until he gets back, okay? I've already detailed in previous videos how the Yankees have spent over $1.5 billion since like 98? Yeah, no, since 2009, excuse me, since 2009, the Yankees have spent $1.5 billion, and we haven't gotten a championship in 10 years. So please don't waste my money on someone who won't produce in the regular season and he'll go on a hitting slump and then come postseason, he'll fail. He being Machado and Harper. So let both of them sit where they need to sit. Lower the price to 200 million and see if there's any takers on that. Because usually all you need is two sucker teams to agree on a deal, and luckily that has not happened. So, phew, a sigh of relief for now. But that is all I actually have for this video. So tell me what you think. Should Machado, Bryce Harper, are they deserving of 400 million plus dollars? And if so, would you sign them? Or where would you like to see them play? The only way you can let me know is by dropping a comment in the box below. And make sure to do the right thing. And that would be to subscribe to this channel. And that bell icon that's there to your right, ding, make sure you press it so you stay updated to any and all upcoming future videos. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Hot Stove MLB Topics. I'm your boy Lex Anderson, now and ever always representing the New York Yankees. Popping my collar because I'm signing out. Yes, indeed. Yankee pride. New era. Official. Nothing but the best. I love my outros. I'm starting to get so much more comfortable with my outros. It has a Mr. Rogers feel to it. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? Look at that, Derek Jeter, Mr. 3000. Come on now, holla.